All right, so I drove it here for a few minutes on the chassis dyno. I went from right around 2,000 to 3,000 all the way up to about 5,000, 6,000 RPM. So we definitely have to make some changes. Some ranges it was okay, some it was a little rich, some was a little lean. Let's go here and take a look and let's play back and pay attention to the closed loop correction. So looking at this, we can go in here. If we, let's just go here and click H. That'll take the color away from the table, and the pink tracer, this little box, shows us the exact position of where we're at. A little bit easier to follow the data log. So if we're paying attention to this, we're finding right in this range right here, it's taking away about 10, 12%. We can go in here and edit that. So we'll go in here and do Shift asterisk. We'll type in 0.9, which is taking 10% away. We can see that the green is showing us what hasn't been changed, so we know where we've edited it. If we go here a little bit further, we're finding if we go up just a little bit here, a little bit higher, it's only taking away about 4%. So if I type in Shift asterisk 0.96, that'll edit about 4%. Let's move ahead here a little bit. Again, same kind of area. We're sweeping back to that same area we edited. I was showing about 15. So we'll take 10 away and we'll see where it's at. I don't like to go too much too soon. Let's kind of keep moving on here. Now, this range right here, we're at roughly 3,000. It's taking away about 12%. So we're right about here. I'll take away 10 right here. If we move forward just a little bit, looks like I was getting right about in here. So we're a little bit different section. Here's 2,500. Looks like it's adding here about 15, 16%. So we need to go and increase this. We'll do 1.1 and add 10% right there. Let's go here, even right about here. Looks like it's adding about 15, so I'll do 1.1. Blend that in. Looks like it needs a little bit more fuel right there. So looking ahead here, we're in this area we haven't hit. It's taking away 1%, so that's good. We're going to leave the values in that range right there alone. Looks like I'm coming up here in the next little bit. Let's find the next area here. Looks like there we go. We're in the next range of operation, so right in here, 4,500. Looks like it's taking about 10 out right here. So let's go in and edit this. Let's do Shift asterisk 0.9. Now let me actually undo that real quick, because looking at this, let's use our zoom function, the up. We'll find if we're right here, so let's kind of go through this again. If we're right about here, it's taking away a couple percent. So right here, it's taking about 5%. Well, 0.95, we'll take away 5% right there. Right here, the next little bit here, it's barely changing anything. So that actually looks really good right there. I'm going to be pretty specific of how I'm editing this. Now, if I come down here, a little bit lower range, so we're down right here, it's taking a lot out. So right here, it's taking almost 20% out. So we'll type in 0. Let's do 0.86. Let's take 14% away there. Yeah, it's definitely rich, almost 20% right there. Now, I went up a little bit higher in RPM, so here's about 6,000. Notice we're adding 20% here, and it's lean all up on top. It's around 6. So we need to go and add some values back in here. What I'm going to do is just copy my values here from 5,500, and I'm going to go and just highlight all of this, and I'm going to just paste it all the way out to the top of the table. So we'll make all the values the same across all of these, and then we'll horizontally blend between, let's look at our values here, 55, do Shift H, we'll add those in there. So what we're doing is we need more fuel there. It was lean, I could feel it breaking up, and it wasn't smooth, even with it adding 20%. So I'm increasing my VE values here. I'm increasing my airflow estimation there to improve that so it's not as lean. You can see it was definitely pretty lean right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and store those changes to the ECU. Let's click H, we can give some color back to the table. And if we take a look here, we can just take a general look at the table. It looks relatively smooth, just kind of looking on a three-dimensional view of it. Looks pretty good. We're not done yet, but that's a good starting point. So what I'm going to do, fire it up, drive it again, see if we can optimize this, see if it's less correction. What we're trying to go for is plus or minus 5% correction in our part throttle driving. Now, I'm not able to hit the very low ranges right here, -60, -80 MGP. That's my lower vacuum, my overrun area. I just simply can't do that on the dyno, but I can hit from 50 to about minus 50 to about plus 50 here, we can hit this range and sweep through things. So let's try this. I'll be back here in a few minutes after I drive it, and we'll do the same thing and just double check it. And then, if everything looks good, we can move on to going and trying to optimize our injection timing, and I'll explain that at that point in time. So let me go ahead, I'll try this, and I'll be back here in a few minutes.
Thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here, and you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.